Hello and welcome everybody, my name is NetLock and today we are back with another episode on the Minesquad server. And today we have a lot of things to do, but first I want to show you guys a few things that I've done off camera. Number one, I've finished the roof, and I think it came out pretty nice for a normal, V-shaped roof. Although I might take off the little top bit of staircase because it just looks a bit too pointy for my taste. And number two, I've started on the gigantic wheat field that I have planned to basically take up the entirety of this section of the plains biome all the way up to the path. Which I feel partly insane for doing because this took me all about like 3 hours to do. Just because, well, I mean, a part of it is lazy. Well, not really 3 hours, it took me like an hour, but still. It took forever to do. But I've also planted out some of the seeds for the crop farm, and it's growing. I'm telling you, people, we're gonna have a monopoly on the food industry. Unless people already have their own farm, in which case, well, that was for nothing. At least it'll look good. So, some of you may be wondering, what are we gonna be doing on today's fine and fabulous episode of Minesquad? Well, I'm planning on making a public-private super smelter. Basically, a super smelter that you're going to have to pay to be smelting. But before we do that, we're going to need a boatload of iron. So I don't know whether or not we're going to be making the super smelter today, because in order to get the copious amounts of iron that we require, we're going to have to fix the iron farm that's in the community area. Alright, so before we actually go out and fix the iron farm, I'm planning on doing an hour-long mining session just because, I don't know, it just seems reasonable to me to mine for an hour before we fix the iron farm, because you never know, we might actually need iron or something. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. Listen, I'm just going to go in guns blazing and then hope it works. That is my strategy with life. It's gotten me through life up to this point. So who's to say it won't work now? Alright, now that I've gotten basically everything I need, 3 stone pickaxes, 64 torches, some cobblestone, and a bucket of water. If I could just go over here really quickly and get myself the water, we will have everything we need to go on this 1 hour long mining session. We're going to be starting from right there on that side of the mountain. And yeah, enjoy the quick time lapse if I could figure out how to time lapse on HitFilm Express. Okay, looks like our hour-long mining session has been cut off quite a bit, mainly because I ran into T-Storm's little place that he, digs out. Probably wasn't a good idea to go mine in his house's general direction, considering he has a mine. Definitely not the best of ideas. But, luckily enough, we did get quite a bit from the little mining session that we had, like boatloads of coal, a hell of a lot of cobble, which will definitely be useful in the future, 40 iron, 11 gold, and 8 diamonds, as well as a couple stacks of redstone, which, not too bad. But yeah, I think this is a pretty great start to the episode, in my humble opinion, mainly because now we could do a bunch of things off camera. Not off camera. We could do a bunch of things now, because we have all of these resources. Now, what I do want to do first, before we do fix the iron farm, is I want to make a nether portal. Or an enchantment table, whichever one of the two. I opted to go for the nether portal. And boom, there we go. Nether portal. I decided to build it in here just because it was close to this, and also I couldn't find any other place to do it. So yeah, that's a thing now. Although I do feel it is a bit too close to Tues-Thurs nether portal, which might be concerning. Actually, no, it is very concerning. But let's just go in anyway so we break the portal system. I'm sorry. Okay, I really needed to make another portal. Oh yeah, I've definitely broken the portal system. I think this is Tues-Thurs portal. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh no, it could also be the gaming portal. Oh wait, no, the gaming portal is down here. I do so believe. Yeah, who knows. But I do know I definitely did just break the nether portal system, so whoopsies. Although I am wondering, if I go through the portal, will it enter in my portal or Tues-Thurs portal? Or will it take me to the gaming portal? Portal. Oh, yep, I've been in Tues-Thurs portal. Perfect. I broke the thing. 2 episodes in, I've already broken everything. Okay, so we're at the community farm area. Here's the iron farm, and holy Jesus, that is a big hole. Yeah, I just got here, and I'm just, looking around, and I just see this giant hole. Why? Why is this needed? Who needs this big of a hole? I'm actually gonna stand away from the edge, because I feel like a mob is gonna come any second and nudge me off, and that would not be a fun time. But anyways, here's the iron farm in its beautiful glory, and I can't really tell what's wrong with it. I can't tell at all, although I do know it's not producing any iron at all. So that's definitely not a good thing. I'm just gonna borrow some andesite here, just to use that to build up. If anyone needs this andesite, I'm sorry. Although I don't think this particular stack of andesite is very important. Okay, so I seem to have found the problem. You see, there's a slight problem. You're supposed to have at least like 10 to 20 villagers per thing to make it actually work. To make the farm actually work. 10 to 20 villagers. So let's count this out. There's 1, 2, none, 3, 4, and then Lonely Bob here. 5. There's only 5 villagers. I don't know how you expect this to work with only 5 villagers. This is not a big enough village to summon a golem. The gods are angry. What in the world is that? I might be entirely wrong. I'm gonna quickly rob some more blocks from here, just so I could build up to the place. Okay, so there appears to be more than 10 villagers within this chunk. So I am blatantly wrong. But what I'm thinking is they probably are a bit too far apart to even count for to be one village. So I think that one down there is not gonna work unless these villagers come down to them. And we're probably gonna add even a bit more just so that way we have more iron golems to spawn. Meanwhile, these guys are just going crazy with the door. You having fun there? You having fun? I'm gonna leave you to that. I'm gonna leave you to your door slamming ways. But yeah, there's like about 5 and like 8 up here. So we have like I don't know. I can't math. I don't know how to math. We have carry the 12. We have enough. That's all I know. We have enough. I could probably do the math, but the thing is, I'm commentating right now, and I don't really feel like doing math on camera. So yeah. Anyways, let's get down here, cause I'm feeling nervous. Okay, new diagnostics. There is enough villagers, except they might be too far apart to count as a singular village. Because of the entity loading distance. It could just not be loading those, so these are just not enough to count. At least that's the theory I'm going with, because yeah. That I don't think there's any other way this could be broken. At least the one down here. The one up there might work. Ish, kinda, not really. I mean, it's broken, that's all I know. It does not work. This is gonna be fun to fix. let's AFK here, just make sure it's actually broken. Okay, so after AFKing here for just a tiny bit, I have confirmed that it is indeed broken. It's definitely not working. I don't know why I needed to confirm that, but just letting you know, it is broken. And even if it was spawning iron golems, I think these are a bit too. Oh wait, no, they're good. They're good. Yep, no, never mind. I thought the lava was a bit too low. But from what I can tell, it is probably that there's not enough villagers close together to actually be spawning any iron golems. Which means I'm gonna have to get some rails. Okay, so it looks like my good friend Agent Nimitz is on, which is kinda perfect, considering I could probably use him, for views. No, I mean, jokes. No, I could probably use him to help me with the iron farm. Alright. Well, I'm gonna jump in a call, and next clip you'll see he will be there with me. Alright, see you then. Okay, so we're here with Agent Nimitz. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, the iron farm. It's kind of broken.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I've noticed that ever since the new update.
Yeah. So I've noticed a bit of a problem, and I have a theory about it. So essentially, down here on this bottom part, there aren't enough villagers to spawn, because you need about 10 in order for golems to spawn. And you only have like 5 on this bottom layer. And what I'm thinking is, you know how there's like a loading distance for like entities and stuff and how far you can see them?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's affecting the ones that are also up there.
Okay.
So they might not be counting for this one. So
okay.
it could just be a simple case of there aren't enough villagers at all.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned needing some iron. I dug into my iron reserve
Oh,
a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I figured that might help a little.
Holy.
Yeah, that's almost all my iron.
I'll take this half stack.
Oh, that's all you want?
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna need that much.
What, is it like 5 stacks or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is quite a bit of iron.
Here, just take a full stack just in case.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just put this back there.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
Yeah. Just in case I need a stack of iron. A
Yeah,
stack of
exactly.
iron blocks.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, so, I don't know. I can work on fixing this another time, probably.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know. You just said you needed iron, so I was supplying the iron for you.
I know. Do you want to help me fix this, or maybe we could do this for another episode?
Yeah, probably, because getting villagers is extremely painstaking.
Well, I mean, you have like 8 up there, so we could probably just boat them down.
I think you have to have 10 per level.
Well, yeah, but you only have 5 down here, so that's kind of...
Right.
That one's pretty much useless since they aren't even loading.
Right. Oh, well, I guess if it's not too hard, we could do it right now.
Alright. I'll cut back to you guys when we do the thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, so we finished the iron farm. We got it to work.
Mm-hmm.
Some deaths may have taken place.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
By some people and some...
Yeah, I learned a very valuable lesson. Never punch an iron golem. Even if it's accidental, they have fists of steel.
Yeah, for real. And
they will just one-shot you.
Yeah, we ended up tearing down the second level.
Yeah.
And just combining them pretty much, but it works. One spawned as soon as I got the villager in place. Like, it spawned instantly.
Yep.
And here's his remains right here.
Yep, so rest in peace to, I think, like 2 villagers.
Yeah, well, 2 plus 5.
Oh yeah, by the way, these guys are now free. Oh, no, never mind. I thought the other guys were free.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I think we killed them. Or they just despawned.
Yeah, so this should work well. Actually, I think we have an AFK spot set up back here.
Yeah. So we could just AFK through through the night or something. Yeah. Alright.
Perfect.
I'm so proud of myself that I managed to get this actually, like, well, I mean, we did it together, but I was the one that solved what was wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad that we got it working again.
Yep. Maybe one day we could just add more villagers to it, and so that way more golems could spawn.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for helping me fix it.
No problem, man. It was fun.
Yeah, and I guess I can't wait to watch your video to see what you need all that iron for.
Yep. You will enjoy the iron.
Good.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Do you have the block of iron?
I can get it out. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't.
Oh crap. Well. That hurts. Oh wait, no, I found it. It's in the chest.
Ah, nice. Very nice.
It's in the chest.
Phew.
It was in here. Alright, I thought we just put a block of iron to waste, but then again we have an iron farm here for a reason.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, good. Well, thanks for helping me fix it, and I'm gonna go eat some food now, so I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya, man.
Bye.
Free. Okay, so it's now a few days later, and we're back at the house. Hey, look, there's the table. And I believe it is time for us to continue what we're doing for today's episode, which is building a gigantic super smelter at spawn to capitalize off of. So, with this stack and 18 iron blocks that I've managed to accumulate, a stack of which was given to me by Nimitz, I am now fully capable of making the super smelter. Now, how we are going to do this is pretty simple. We are going to go to spawn, build a super smelter, surround it in brick, make it look like a little industrial factory type thing, and we are going to be charging a diamond for every stack anyone smelts within the super smelter. I feel like it's a pretty good business model. I mean, just capitalizing off of a super smelter. I just realized I have no wood on. What the fuck? Why is Jeff the Phantom a thing? What? I don't think I was meant to be pranked. I think that was more for, what's his face? Oh, that needs to be a running joke now. Me just calling T-Storm what's his face. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Gerald. So we're going to be picking out a pretty big plot of land. Somewhere around here. I want it to be, like, with it. It's definitely going to be visible, just because it's going to be a chunk wide. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the dimensions. It's going to be a chunk long super smelter. Right in the middle of spawn. And it is going to be beautiful. A chunk long super smelter. Right in the middle of spawn. I think this would be good enough. Like, this flat area of land would probably be a good place to work on it. With the entrance probably being right here. Yeah. So I should probably go and outline that real quick. Okay, so I've outlined the location for the super smelter. However, I have realized that I don't have any wood on me to make hoppers. However, there is a crafting table right in the what's it called? The town hall. The town hall. There's a crafting table in there, so I will definitely be using that to make about a stack of not even a stack, just like 32 furnaces. So yeah, I will cut back to you guys when I have placed the 32 furnaces. Furnaces cost a bit more cobble than I thought they did. Okay, so I've made my 32 furnaces, and I have outlined a little place for all the furnaces to go on top of. Now, that being said, I don't have any more cobble, so I'm gonna have to pick all this stuff up. Alright, so I managed to get enough cobblestone to get the things to be, placed so that way I could place down the furnaces, which I should probably do. So the way I'm doing this is I'm not gonna be doing this how, good old Mumbo did it. Oh. Okay, so what I was saying, I'm not gonna be doing this like how Mumbo did it in his current season of Hermitcraft. Because he, I believe, did it mainly entirely out of redstone, but the way I'm doing it, well, I mean, this is going to involve some redstone, but not the copious amount of redstone that involved for him. But instead, I'm going to be using not hopper minecarts, but just minecart and chests with hoppers, and just spread it all out through here. So, I'm thinking, now hear me out, each side, whether it be from the front or the back, will have a minecart, 2 sets of minecarts with one for fuel and one for the ores or whatever it is to be smelted. So the ones on top will go across the top of these, depositing what is to be smelted evenly throughout without very much, know-how of redstone. And the bottom one will go through the back along here and deposit all the fuel, the coal, which I'm planning on providing myself, and then just not giving it away for free, but then just having it so that each stack of whatever anyone else smelted will be equivalent to 1 diamond. So yeah, that's the business model that I plan on going with for this. So this is going to be a pretty large build. Not gonna lie, this is built bigger than most stores. This is gonna be. This is why I want to make it look like a factory, because it's just larger than anything else, and it just produces way too much in way too much time. Like, I could have easily done this on like a smaller scale with 4 furnaces on each side, and then just called it a day. But nah, we're gonna go all out with this. Okay, so there is one slight problem in our plan, and that's I do have wood, but I don't have enough for all the hoppers that we're going to have in order for this to function properly. Which is very disappointing. Extremely disappointing. I'm going the wrong way. Well, I mean, it's not disappointing, it's just annoying, because that means I have to go out and mine tons of wood, which I don't feel like doing. But I have to do it anyways, because I really want to get this done. The price you have to pay for capitalism, my friends. Capitalism, not an easy game. I really need to fix my portal so that way I stop spawning at Tues-Thurs' house, because it's just getting kind of annoying having to go there each and every time. I mean, at the same time, I always get an update on what he's up to, just because of our interlinked portals. I wonder if that's going to affect him and he ends up coming out my portal? My portal. That would be hilarious. Alright, so I've ventured pretty deep into the middle of the forest, where hopefully no one will see us. And if that's the case, we should be able to mine out a whole lot of these trees and not affect the surrounding area, although we are pretty close to the gaming district, just based off of the Elytra flying game, which I want to do one day. Speaking of which, I also have a minigame in mind, but that's for a later episode. So yeah, I think I'm going to just chop down these trees in the form of a first-person time-lapse, just because I need to pad this episode chock full with so much content. Let's just go. Okay, so we managed to get all the wood that I think we needed for the smelter part, or for the hoppers, to connect everything together. This should be enough, hopefully. I think it's going to take like about a stack for each side. For each row of hoppers that we're going to need, because we're going to need one at the bottom, one at the top, and one at the sides. And I'm hoping this should be enough, because we're going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of chests. Oh boy. Okay, so I've gotten the stack and a half of hoppers that we require for this thing to actually function correctly. However, we are going to be needing a bit more hoppers just for the output, which will be annoying-ish. I mean, we could put... Maybe not. We probably just need to build this back like 2 more, and then we could put a chest on one of these. I don't know. We will see. However, what I do know is for right now, we are going to be breaking all of these cobblestone blocks underneath the furnaces to place down the hoppers. Alright, so I decided to move these back just a little bit so that way there's a bit more breathing room from the pathway to the actual building itself. And also I'm just going to have the output chests be right here. So let me go. Actually, wait, no, I don't even need to craft them. I have 2 chests right here. So, how this will work is we will connect all the hoppers along here. And they will God dang it. We will connect all the hoppers along here. And they will take in all the smelted material from these furnaces and dump them into those 2 chests right there. And this is why we needed a lot of hoppers, because we need 3 rows of these for each of the furnaces. And actually, I might have overcrafted a bit. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, so first row of output hoppers have been placed in. Now, we need to place in another row on the back right here. For what reason? Because this will be what dictates the fuel for the furnaces to consume. Now, theoretically, we should have the bulk of it done this episode. Actually, no, we will have all of this done by the end of this episode. And of course, the final row of hoppers, which will be for the items that will be smelted. Yes. Oh, this is perfect. Don't you love it when you just get the right amount of the things that you need and you don't go overboard with the amount of stuff? Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Okay, so I've just realized I've committed a very vital mistake. These things are actually way too close to each other. They need to be at least, I'd say, 1 more block apart for it to actually work. Because if you look, this needs to go over here for the fuel, and this needs to go up here for the rest of it. Now, in theory, maybe if we do this like this, it could end up working, but it could end up skipping this, so we might not need to replace the entire thing. We might just need to move 1 or 2 back to the front, just so that way we can get this going the right way it's supposed to be. Alright, I've just done a little test in creative, and this will work, so we'll just have to push this out by 1. Alright. Okay. I was expecting this to go horribly wrong. However, we might need to make this a powered rail just so that way we might need to add a few powered rails just so that way the top one can actually get on top of the thing for it to actually, make a return trip. But other than that, it should be fine. Keyword should be. Alright, so Dragger just kind of popped in out of nowhere. Yeah, how you doing? Alrighty, so I've completed this, and it looks good. I tested it out in creative, as you just saw, and it looks like it should work. Now that being said, I should probably go and put some rails on it and test it out to see if it actually works. Hopefully it does, because this is very expensive, and we're not even done with it yet. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish it by today's episode. However, by next episode, this will be completed. Trust me. The actual smelter part will be completed by this episode, but I am going to be building up the outer casing of it next episode. If that makes any sense. Anyways, I'll come back to you when I have all the rails in place. Okay, so all the rails have been placed in, and I had to do a bit of work around with this, because these 2 end tracks were linking up on both sides. Now, I think that this should work, and this should cause an even spread of these 45 cobblestone blocks, right? Yeah, 45 cobblestone blocks, evenly spread across 16 furnaces. I'll give 1 or 2 a chance to have like an extra one, just because it doesn't fit exactly within 16. So, actually, no, it does not. I was just second guessing myself. So, I believe this should work. All the 45 cobblestone blocks should end up being spread out evenly across these and should end up right in the furnaces. The exact amount should end up in all of them. So, without further ado, let's do the first dry test. Alright. And it does have enough power to go over. Alright, that's perfect. Now, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Alright, I'd say that's a success. All of these have been evenly distributed across all of them, which is perfect. Now, if we turn that off, the minecart should stop right there, and it does. Finally, we have completed it. We have created the furnace smelter. The public, I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but all I know is that it works. I'm happy. Oh yes. Alright, now let's try to smelt a few things. Smelt a few things. Alright, I'm back with coal and some actual cobblestone that will fit neatly into 16 furnaces. So, I've decided, let's see how fast this thing can smelt. Because this, theoretically, should be twice as fast as the one that I have built up. Actually, no, more than twice as fast than the one I have, wait, hold up, okay. Then the one I have built up in some friends in the server, which is underneath my, tiny ass house. So, that being said, let's divide this evenly among these two, just so that way I could fill this one up, but this won't be getting any cobblestone, just for reasons. Alright, let's test this out. How well does this do? Okay then. Alright, all of these should have the same amount in them. Yep, 3 each. Alright, this is going well. This is going very well. Alright, I think I could turn this off now. Alright, let's see how fast it smelted almost a stack of cobble. Alright, that's 16 already. Let's see. Oh my. No, it smelted nearly a stack of cobblestone. In less than, I'd say less than 15 seconds, or I'm giving it smelted 48 cobblestone in about 30 seconds. Now, I know this wasn't really a good use of coal, but it had to be done, okay? We wasted 1 coal, which shouldn't do that much. All of these are evenly spread out. I might get rid of this and replace this with a powered rail, just so that way I don't have to deal with this situation never popping up. But for the most part, it's done. It's completed. We have completed a gigantic furnace smelter within Minesquad. Oh, I'm going to make so much bank off of this. Capitalism. I'm just amazed at how fast that managed to smelt everything. I'm definitely gonna be using this. Hey, listen, I own this, so I'm gonna be using this for free. Oh my god. Alright, I was honestly not expecting it to be fast. I knew it was gonna be fast. I just didn't know it was gonna be that fast. I'm definitely gonna be using this for the brick exterior. I'm gonna be using this just to build up the exterior outer shell for this place. Oh, I don't think any other machinery can earn that title. But what I do know is that this right here will be a maintenance door. Or something. I don't know. This will definitely be a maintenance door, just so I can turn around, come back here, and just see if anything goes wrong. Which hopefully nothing does. So yeah. Other than that, I would like to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If your birthday was today, happy birthday. And as always, goodbye.